Welcome back to Rich's Slot Car Room. Today's other than Tyco Friday, and I got a special car. One of the ones I worked on last Friday. Not it, but one exactly the same, made by one of my viewers, Matt, over at Manchild Motorsports. Purchased a Super 3 pit kit. It's the 2005 Ford Mustang. I mentioned that was the next pit kit that I wanted to get, which Scott at Scott's House of HO Racing sent me one, and last Friday I built it. And if you are watching me live, you notice that I had a lot of problems with that one. Never did get to run decent. I think it ran like a 2.10 on the dyno when it was all said and done. It ran around the track, it ran decent on 22 volts. But Matt built one, and he painted it. And you got to see the paint job; it's beautiful. And it ran about the same as the one that I built, not that well. And I'll bring it around here and show it to you, and I'll tell you what all I did. I spent an hour on this car, on the chassis. And I'll put you on pause and bring it around here. Alright, well, here she is, right here. This car is the exact same as this one. This is the one that Scott at Scott's House of HO Racing. Scott sent me for my birthday, and I built it last Friday, and it ran like it ran bad. Matt built this one and sent it, and it ran decent, ran alright, but it didn't run really good. He knew I could play around to get it run better. Man, look at the detail on it. I studied this car for about 10 minutes the other day, the paint job on it. It's beautiful. He painted everything. The mirrors are painted, the door handles. The only thing he didn't paint was the exhaust tips and the fuel lid. And some fuel lids, I worked at Honda for 21 years, and our fuel lids are the exact same color as the car. So it might be the way the 2005 Mustang was, so it didn't get painted. So it wouldn't be black or chrome. It would be the same color as the body. I'm assuming that's what it is. I'm not a Ford guy, so I couldn't tell you for sure. But yeah, it's a beautiful paint job. He did it himself. I wish I had the patience to do that. Spoiler black. Wow. But it ran like a 210, maybe what this thing did when I was done with it. I took them both apart, both chassis apart. Rebuilt it. And I put a 3.5 ohm armature in this one. And it runs really, really well. It runs better than the first one that I built, and I put the 3.5 ohm arm in it. You know, it's a... Oh yeah, let's get her on the dyno. Let's get her on the dyno. Yeah, I'll put a little Earl on it in a minute. Let's get her. Yeah, it's running. Look at that. That's on low. It hit 4.41 the other day. Saturday night last Scott is when I built it. It took me about the first hour of the show. And it ran a 4.41. You might need to warm up. Might need a little bounce down a little bit. Got to clean those tires. If that helps. It might have just been running a little high the other day because I was breaking it in too. Sometimes that's the case. After I broke in, it settled down about 420, but it did hit a 441. clean the tires. Might have a little oil on. I just did my Tyco Tuesday video, so I may have got a little oil on the rollers, so might be why it's bouncing around a little bit. That's what these dynos are for, to maximize your numbers. Wow, that was pretty dirty. Alright. So for an Auto World Super 3, even hitting 420. Of course, the brushes can be broken. I might need to readjust the brushes. But 4.0. What is called? It hit 420. We'll call it 4.0. It hit 441 the other day. It really did. That thing runs awesome. It really does. Very, very pleased with it. Very pleased with it. I think Auto World's having issues with taking some of the windshields out of these cars. Now see, this windshield here's painted. This one here is clear. Yeah, this one's clear. And I think he painted the windshield in this too. So. Look. Let's try the front wheel. Yeah, we'll call it a 4.0 Super 3. It's pretty darn awesome for a Super 3. Let's put you on pause. We'll take it over to the track. Take this bad boy for a ride. Go. Yeah, I gotta get rid of those. I'm gonna order some 9-inch, couple 9-inch Auto World sheets for Auto World tractor, or even AFX. It does not like that. Woo! Yeah. Bad boy moves. She's a runner. Yeah, I'm gonna run her over here on the road course while I'm over here. Well, I wrecked her. Is she wrecked? I think she's wrecked. Oh, I get it. There we go. Like AFX, Auto World don't like the old Tyco track. This thing's a runner. It runs good. Yeah. How about that? Yep, there she is. Yeah, she's a runner. I'd like to thank Matt over at Man Child Motorsports. That was really awesome. He didn't have to send me that. I really appreciate it. This one here ain't quite as fast. This is the one I built the other night. It's got a 6-ohm armature and not 3.5, but it runs about 250. It's not too bad. They're both beautiful cars. I'm going to paint this one of these days. I think I'm going to paint it like a blue metallic. Dark blue, not light blue. Like this is like a light blue metallic. Beautiful car. Beautiful. So Man Child Motorsports. Diecast Racing. It's got a cool YouTube channel. Check him out. Shout out to you, Matt. Awesome car. Thank you very, very much. And yeah. That about wraps it up for Other Than Tyco Friday 2005. Here's the card right here. Super 3 pit kit. Build a complete Super 3 slot car. Includes an unpainted 2005 Ford Mustang GT body. You can follow the directions perfectly and build this car exactly the way the directions say. And it'll run about 210, 220 maybe on a dyno. And if you put a 3.5 ohm armature, which I buy mine from Terry Flynn over at Hardin Creek Slots, and it don't cost that much. And you put one of those bad boys in there and just build it stock. Or you can put Tyco brushes in, but they're way longer, so I cut them in half. It helps a little bit, not a lot, a little bit. But yeah, the 3.5 ohm armature is better. Those armatures come in the kit 12 ohm, just in case you're wondering. I've owned a half a dozen of them. They're all 12 ohm, and they all go right down here in, yeah, right in the garbage can. The commutator is a silver looking color and not a copper looking color, and you are not going to get good quality armature with without the commutator being made out of copper, unless it's gold or real silver, not looking silver or chromy looking, but a real quality, and it's not. And yeah, no. So yeah, get yourself a nice 3.5 armature. And there's always one mistake on the directions. You'll figure it out. I think every single auto world has at least one mistake on the directions. Like the 4-gear I built, they had the magnets wrong. White goes in the back, red in the front, and they put the red in the back, and it's incorrect. The car goes backwards. If you got an AFX auto world, you can always flip it over, power over, make it go the other way, but you're gonna have one car that goes the wrong way. So alright, getting a little long on this video. I appreciate you guys checking out the video. Thank you again, Matt, over at Man Child Motorsports. It's one of my really cool subscribers. I appreciate you. And check in to live tonight. I will be building this pit kit, and I'm going to take this body and I'm going to paint it with a roller. That's right. Not with a brush, not with a big brush, not with a spray can or an airbrush, with a roller. I'm going to use a 4-inch roller, about that wide, and I'm going to roll the paint on that body. I'm going to bring everything up here in the slot car room tonight and paint it tonight. Right here with a roller. Probably make a big mess. Maybe even have to take the hammer to it later. We'll check it out. We'll see how it turns out. Alright, appreciate you guys. Sign in, subscribe, like, and thanks for coming in. If I don't see you tonight, have a nice weekend. Later.